Good evening everyone, and welcome back to vlog number 5 in the ultra running series as we prepare for the Country to Capital Ultra in January of 2022. In today's vlog I am going to share with you the run that I did this morning. A tiny bit of footage, but very minimal. Talk about the strength session that we've done, talk about the run, and I'm going to share the training plan that I have devised. Very minimalist, very bare and basic, just to give you a flavour of the plan that I'm going to be following and how that is going to pan out over the next 10 weeks. So thank you for watching. If you are able to hit the like and subscribe button down below, that would be absolutely fantastic. So let's start the day with a run. Okay, so we've done a little warm-up. We're out just before 6 AM and just about to meet with my friend Dave, and we're just going to go for about half an hour to 40-minute run, do some intervals in there. I think he's doing 6 by 2 minutes, so I'll probably do something similar. And then this evening we'll come back, do a little bit of a strength session. I'll try and get some footage of that as well, and I'm going to talk through the plan for the Country to Capital Ultra. So the run that we did today was about 7.3 kilometers. It was actually a bit harder than I would normally sort of do for a run that early in the morning and that cold as well. Average pace was about 4:57 I think, and we did 4 by 2 minute intervals at about half marathon pace, and then easy in between, and then sort of easy on the way back. Strength session, which I've just completed, hence why I'm wearing these gloves, was a really simple strength session. 3 lots of 10 press ups, 3 lots of 5 pull ups. We did 3 lots of 3 dips, 3 lots of 5 leg raises, and 4 lots of 8 kettlebell squats. Really simple and sort of really easy. Probably only took about 12 to 15 minutes in total, but just enough just to do a little bit of resistant work, which is really important as part of this training block too. Okay, so here is the plan up on the screen now, hopefully for you. As you can see, it is very basic, but that's kind of how I like it, really. So let's start on the right hand side with the Saturday and Sundays, which will form the basis of those sort of cornerstone long runs. Key is down the bottom as well, so you can have a look at that to identify the different types of runs throughout the week and during those long runs. So we are starting on week 1. So the long run on Sunday will just be 25k, and that will just be on the road, nice and easy, and I'll try and do that in one hit. Where there is a double star, that indicates a double run, so I'll split that run into 2 shorter runs, and really it will depend on the day how that kind of goes down. So for example, on week 4, when I've got 40k, I could do 2 20s, I could do a 10 and a 30, however, you know, the day kind of fits really. I'll just have to kind of play that by ear on the day. I will try and make one of those runs as well a buggy run, so using the running buggy with my little chap in there, which will just add a little bit of extra resistance and a bit of extra strength. The next kind of aspect really is the kind of mixture of terrain for those long runs. So we have got the grey will be road, where it is kind of the sort of the reddy colour. That's exclusively on the trails, and then the sort of yellowy colour is a mixture of road and trails. So I might do one run on the road with the buggy and then the other one on the trails. In the final 2 weeks of the plan, week 8 and 9, those long runs will take place on the trails just to give the legs a bit of a break from the pounding from the road. 50k long run is scheduled in for week 7, and that's pretty much it. So in the last column you can see the approximate weekly kilometre, the approximate kilometres per week, and it does progress up, but kind of really stays between 60 and 80 for about 8 weeks, and that is the plan. Just try and hold that weekly mileage. Going back to the rest of the week then, so Monday to Friday doesn't really change that much. It's going to stay fairly similar, and that is just because that is really how much time I have either in the morning or in the evening after work. And there's no point in me putting in trying to schedule in a 16 kilometre run or a 20 kilometre run on a weekday. It's just not going to happen. So trying not to set myself up to fail, keep it simple and achievable. Monday is always a good rest day, so that will just be 2 kilometres just around the block, just to kind of flush the legs out from the day before, and then you can see what the rest of the week looks like. I will always try and make Tuesday and Thursday a little bit more intense, so looking at intervals and hills, again depending on what the mood is on the day, will sort of change sort of on a weekly basis, just to try and add a bit of progression as well. I don't want to do the same thing week in, week out. And that's pretty much it. So really simple, really straightforward, but hopefully achievable. And that's the key thing. If we go back to the video I did on the 4 pillars of my training, consistency was that number 1 pillar. I want to try and hit that weekly mileage every week
so that it is nice and stable and consistent. So there's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I will update over the course of the next couple of weeks to sort of keep on track with how things are. Is it too minimalist? Maybe, but we'll see. We'll see whether or not it brings me any success as we move towards that Country to Capital Ultra in January.